Hi guys, this is Cindy with Pups and Crochet. And on my sideboard over here, I have Robert. He's doing his puzzle. We have our own areas. So this way he listens to me as I talk. Okay, now I gotta tackle it Saturday. Then I guess I'm doing them on Saturdays. But before I start that, I need to rant for a minute. I need to rant. I went to the store, walked through the aisles of all the hair care stuff, everything, because my hair needs tune-up. I'm looking for my perm. Can't find a perm, right?
Because it's not the 80s no more.
And this is what he says to the girl who wasn't even probably born before the 80s.
No, she was probably born in the 2000s.
In the 2000s. She didn't even know what it was. She goes, how do you spell that? I'm like, P-E-R-M, perm? It's for your hair. So she goes, oh, they're right here. And she takes me over there and she shows me these bendy curly things, curlers. I said, okay, that is to curl your hair. I want a perm. I can't find it. All I find is hair color. Where is the perm? Don't have them. So Robert's walking in the store going, it's not the 80s anymore. It's not the 80s anymore. It's not the 80s anymore. Okay, he was not going to win this one. No. So I go online. I look up.
Excuse me.
Ogilvy. Perm. Hard to curl hair. Boom. It's getting mailed. I have to have it delivered now. Me and my sister have always done our own perms. We've always cut our own hair because we know how we like it. I did go and get it done in Cicero when we were growing up. But nobody knows how to do an 80s cut anymore. So I have to cut it myself because they want to take it and rake it with this razor. And I'm like, no, because then I walk out looking like Blows of the Clown. I'm like, no. No. So I got my hair color to cover some of these grays. So I went with a darker chestnut.
She's going to wash that gray right out of her hair.
Yeah. And so I'm going to go with the darker chestnut. But I have to do my perm first. So my hair is a little shaggy because I don't want to cut it right now. Because I'm waiting on my perm to get delivered. And when it does, I'm going to put it in. And I need my hair a little longer so that it doesn't go and stick to my head.
And I'm going to do it for her.
I roll it. He puts the stuff on it for me.
I'm going to roll it for her too.
Okay. So, anyway, that was my rant. Why did they stop selling perms? Why do I have to order it online? Why? So now I know when I need to get another perm, I have to go ahead and do it early so that I have it when I want to perm my hair. And we'll see if it takes. Because sometimes, as I got older with my medicine, it will not curl my hair. But I stay with the Ogilvy, and I do. They used to have Tony's, perms, and that stuff rocked. Especially then, you use it with the Aquanet. Man, a windstorm could come and your hair would still stay put. I mean, we're talking Chicago weather. It would just fly up and go right back down. It would not mess up at all.
Sorry if you hear me coughing, guys.
Yeah, I told you we're still really sick. My cough isn't as bad as the first time I got it a couple months ago. So now he's getting that cough. Mine's just all in here. But, these doctors don't want to pay attention to you anymore. At all. So, okay, we're getting on to the tackle it. So, since I feel like doing a video, I wanted to show you what I found. as I'm going through my stuff, I'm realizing that, hey, I'm put away my rings because my hands were so swollen. So as I'm going through my bags, ding, and then my niece called me and asked me if I still had her necklace my mom had made for her that said Kristen on a gold chain, and it said Kristen, and it was handmade, hand cut, everything, from Darst's Jewelers in Downers Grove, who did all our jewelry, except when in the 80s, all our jewelry was made by a guy that used to come into my mom's restaurants, and then we'd tell him what we wanted. He'd make it and bring it to us. Gorgeous, loved him. Okay, and so let's see, what did I do? So I'm looking for Kristen's necklace. Okay, and my mom at the end started hiding things in little pieces of her jewelry boxes. So after she passed away, I packed everything away. I can't find it, but I'm looking for it. And then I finally find Kristen's necklace in one of my mom's glass jewelry boxes. And I find it. I find her necklace. Well, then I said, I'm going to look in my jewelry box because I know I took off my engagement ring. And so here's my engagement ring, in case you didn't see it. And it's got little hearts made on the sides, so you can see. And it's beautiful. And then here is the one my mom made for me. And it has Corey's is the green, Sadie's is the blue. And since it looked kind of odd with just two, my mom put my birthstone, the purple one, in the middle. So we were always together. And then I got my purple bracelet out that Robert's mom was so sweet to get. My mom had this made when the kids were little, and they were like 6 and 7. And she would take them into the jewelry store, and they would take the money in. They each picked it out, and it is a gold bracelet with amethyst stones all the way around it. And he handcrafts all of this at the store. And so Robert's mom was sweetly, I had broke the snap on it, and Robert's mom lives right down the street from it. And when it was ready, I had already paid him for it, so she went and picked it up for me, which was such a sweet thing. And then gave it to us when we saw her the next time. So I put it up in my jewelry box. And I got to put it on so I can show you it, because I forgot to put it on this time. Okay, so that's my first tackle-it. I found out where Kristen's necklace was, because I think she wants to pass it on to Olivia. And that's another story. So we'll go on to that. Okay, so my first one is I started this. Okay, it is one of those specks. Can you see the yarn? It's got those little white flecks in it. So I made a lambkin. Now I had this started in one of my bags, and I found it, and I made it with the little, can you see the flowers? Wait, that's doubled. This way you can see the little split shells that I did, and then I did a border around it. So I had that half started. I finished that this week. My other one is the one I showed you a while ago that I didn't like the middle, so I cut it out and redid a new middle. So this is my 12-point star raised ends. And my arms are not long enough to pull it all the way up. But that's it. I finished it. It's not as big as Bree's from Bree Little Yarn Corner, who showed it to me when she showed her room, and it was so beautiful. So I had to make the 12-point star, and I did it, and I accomplished that, and I'm very happy with it. I just didn't make it for the king size bed like I was going to, but I'm going to make another one. So these are going away. Okay, then my friend Amy from Hooked on Wish and Crochet. She sent me this little shark holder for your soda. And I think I could probably fit my tea bottle in there. I don't know. But it's for Shark Week. And it's so amazing. I love it. So I started making one that I wanted to create for me. And look what I made. I made Hard Eyes. Because I was watching the Hard Eyed movie. And I was watching Hard Eyes, and then made me a little Frankenstein with the thing. I made him little hair. But I don't know if I want to use this as a cup cozy or a soda cozy, or if I want to make little matching coasters with the little flowers, maybe like little black and red roses. No red. I hate red roses. Maybe black and green roses for Halloween, and set them down in here, how they fold them and make it look like a little flower pot. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know what you think in the comments. Also, please remember to give me the thummies and to like and subscribe if you have not, and become part of our Pups and Crochet family. And share this out if you can. I'm trying to remember to say that. I always forget. Because I just get on here and I start talking. And talking and talking and talking. I put a couple of shorts up too if you want to check them out. Of how the cats are sleeping outside. Peanut he just doesn't want to do anything anymore. He just likes to sleep. He walks around.
Goes pee and goes sleep.
Yeah. Walks around, gets a drink, goes back, go to sleep, gets up, walks around. I try to get him to walk around the circle outside at least a couple times. Get his momentum going. Get his, water pills going because he's so swollen. And he's having a heart condition, so he's on heart medicine, thyroid medicine. And now he's on the water pill to keep the swelling down. But without him moving, I can't keep the swelling down. And I can't make his little legs move for him. So. And he met a new friend named Pepper. And she's a little black dog. It's a baby. And she is the cutest you've ever seen. And I'm like, what kind of dog is she? And they said, well, I think she's lab and dachshund. So a lab and wiener dog, because she's got little bitty short legs and a bigger body. And I'm like, I cannot wait to see what she looks like when she grows up. And they just got her because they lost their Luna a few months ago, and she just was able to talk about it. So she told me, because every time she'd see me out with Peanut, she went back inside, and I was like, okay. And she said if she went to tell me, she was going to start crying. And so then they rescued a little beauty who needed a home. And so, but she's got these little bitty short legs. And I'm like, okay, is she going to have like a lab body and little dachshund legs? I don't know. But Peanut saw her and he beelined. I was like, yeah, look at boy go. Look at boy go. This guy got to do, get a girl dog out there, let him chase her around. But she is very cute. And I will get a picture next time because I don't bring my phones with me on the walks. Because I'm always thinking I'm going to leave it somewhere. And that's, because I drop everything. So that's why I have no glass dishes. Because I break them. Right? I break everything. Everything. I am not a glass person. And he's got a whole shelf of shot glasses. He's got it on my curly shelf. And then I took this shelf. It's cast iron, cast wrought iron, with this wood that It's not oak. It's not. It's like a. I don't know what kind of wood it is. I thought maybe a teak wood, something like that. And I took it to a. What are those guys called? An antique place that gives you like an idea of what it is. He took that shelf, and I mean, it took 3 guys to help get it out of the car because it's so heavy. And they can't tell what period it's from, who made it. They were checking everywhere for a marking, something. And then it's got chains going down the sides. It's got curly steps and then 3 straight steps. And he's got it full of shot glasses. And it's so dusty. And I told him, I don't clean that shelf because I don't want to shatter his glasses. These are from all his trips and everywhere we've been and everywhere he went, where his friend goes and brings us back stuff. And I do not want to break it. Plus, I gave him the ones I had, and he put them on there. But I don't want to break them. And so I'm like, you need to dust that shelf. That's what I need to tell you. I don't know why I started telling you about the shelf, but it's a gorgeous shelf, and I love it. And I take it everywhere I go. I never leave it. My mom was telling me before, why you keep dragging that shelf around? Why you keep dragging it? I said, because I like it. Because we were out at a auction, and I found it, and I bought it, and I said, I have to have the shelf. And I don't know why, but I had to have the shelf. So I brought it home, and it's been with me for 25 years now. No. It's been over 30-something years because it was before I had the kids. Yeah. Yep. So 30 years. 30 years I've had it. And nobody can tell me where it's from. Okay, so I am going to let you go. I have been jibber-jabbering and telling you everything. And let me know about Frankie here. Let me know about him. Should I make him a cup holder? See, I gave him a little hair. And he's all glittery, in case you can't tell. Pop his face up. So you can see. He's all glittery. I like the sparkles, you know? Like my sparkle hat I was wearing the other day. I love this sparkle hat. It's so cool. Anyway, so remember, I'm sending you hugs, prayers, puppy kisses. And remember, adopt, don't shop. There is just way too many babies that are out there that need a home. And you can gladly give them one. Right? That's right. And I've done this my whole life. My whole entire life, I have been a pet advocate. And Amy, since I was talking to you about your cup holders, I'm not eating my sucker until Shark Week. Because I have a spare, because Robert got me one too. And now I have 2. Which, you know, 2 is always better than 1. But I don't think it's the same kind of sucker. So I'm saving these for Shark Week. Okay, I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.